What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited about this video. I'm gonna be test driving my dream car. And if you're longtime viewers of the channel, this may look awfully familiar, right? It looks pretty similar to my car, but of course, this is the Tesla Model 3 Performance. This is a 2025, and you can tell it's a performance in a couple ways. It's got the updated front bumper that has the little cutout there that is an air pass through right there. It, of course, is a little bit more sculpted at the bottom. You've got the 20-inch warp wheels. You can take these little inserts out as well. You can see your red Tesla brake calipers back there, but my car actually does have those also, but I added them on after the fact, and they're just cosmetic. But these are real 20-inch wheels versus my 18-inch wheels. But the color is exactly the same. This is the stealth gray color, so I'm very accustomed to the look of this. Just some little details here and there with that front bumper or the back. You've got a carbon fiber spoiler back here, and the bottom diffuser is a little bit different on the Performance. It does kind of sit a little bit lower to the ground visually, just a little bit. You also have this Performance badge back here, and it's on the seats. We'll take a look at that in a second. So really the biggest differences are those aesthetic differences, the bigger 20-inch wheels with the red brake calipers. You also have the adaptive suspension on this, which you obviously don't have on my car, and those updated seats on the inside, which we'll take a look at in just a sec, and that performance motor with the all-wheel drive system. Let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at the materials here and some of the differences that I noticed between this and my car. Obviously, I daily mine, so I'm very accustomed to it. I know all the little intricacies. This paneling here is gonna be the most significant noticeable difference. All the other door materials up here, these soft touch here with the double stitching, soft touch down here. And then obviously my car does not have this speaker grille since this has the upgraded sound system, but everything else is basically exactly the same outside of, like I said, this material, which on mine is a textile fabric material. I think this looks really nice though with the white. You do have these updated sport seats here. So they have the integrated headrests up here. You have the Performance badging here built into the seats. Looks really nice, but these are the same kind of perforated, heated and ventilated seats here, but obviously a very different design than what I have on mine. Very bolstered, very sporty with these side bolsters here and improved bottom bolsters here at the base. Feel very, very snug and comfortable. I was a little concerned about how comfortable these seats actually would be, but very nice in my opinion on my short drive over here. In the back, same door panel materials. You get a white speaker grille here, but you get this plastic cladding on the back of the seats as well, nice and durable there. And then these same kind of seats in the back as well. And like I said, everything's gonna be exactly the same back here as what I have in my car. You've got that rear screen there that allows you to do all kinds of different stuff, play games, watch YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. You get a little fuzz here. It's kind of one of my main concerns about white seats, but nonetheless, listen to the door thunk here. Only other real noticeable difference on this one is the carbon fiber trim up here versus the textile fabric that I have on mine. I may be a contrarian here, but I actually think that I like the textile fabric better. I think it looks a little bit more high-end than this carbon fiber. It feels a little bit on the cheap side. It's like plastic, you know? I know it's carbon fiber, but it just feels less premium than that fabric. Interesting. I wasn't sure about that, but yeah, I think I like the fabric better. I've made tons and tons of videos on my car, and you guys know all the little bits and pieces about it, but you can see the updated graphics here with the Performance model. See those nice wheels. Inside of the menu system, as far as changes go under dynamics, obviously we're gonna have the chill, standard, and insane acceleration modes. And then this one is a little different, this ride and handling. We've got standard and sport. This is the adaptive suspension I was mentioning. Mine just doesn't have that, obviously, and it only has chill and standard. It doesn't have insane. We also do have track mode enabled, which obviously mine does not have, and we are not going to be trying out any of this stuff because this is a demo unit, and I'm not going to mess with it. But I do want to test out that acceleration. So that's pretty much everything. Seats, you know, with that updated badging and the updated design, super, super comfy. The exterior design as well. That's pretty much it. I'm super excited about this. Let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. Like I said, I'm very used to driving my car, so I can really pick up on these little intricacies between the standard rear-wheel drive version, and then this here being the performance version with that different suspension, that adaptive suspension, and the obviously different speed profiles. So this is standard acceleration. Actually, you know what? We'll do all three so I can give you a good vibe here. So this is chill. Still feels pretty quick. A little bit slower than mine still. You know, you're getting close between the chill mode on the performance and then the standard mode on the rear wheel drive. Not sure exactly the 0 to 60 in chill mode here on this one, but standard on mine's about 5.8 seconds. So I've driven the Cybertruck a bunch. If you guys have seen the videos on this channel at all, love the Cybertruck. It's my dad's. He lets me drive it pretty often. I've done plenty of launches in that thing, plenty of quick accelerations in the beast mode, which is 2.6 0 to 60. This Sport is supposed to be 2.9. So pretty similar, which obviously much smaller form factor here in the Model 3, lower center of gravity, all that kind of stuff. So before we get out and actually get to launch this thing in the Sport acceleration, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about, differences that I noticed between dailying my rear wheel drive and then driving this performance around. Obviously the visual differences are one thing. They don't really impact too much of the driving performance. Obviously little things here and there are gonna impact it, but when you're inside the cabin, the things you're going to notice mainly are that suspension, especially going between the different models. Obviously, if you're jumping model years, big difference. Huge noticeable, tangible differences. But between the rear-wheel drive of the current year and this current year performance, I still think you can notice a pretty significant difference. I can tell. And the suspension is really good on the rear-wheel drive. But this, is like butter. Like, you just feel like you're gliding. I don't even know the right words to put it in. It's just a tangible difference. Especially I was in that parking lot back there and I was kind of weaving in between the way that the parking lot did, and you can just feel it. It feels very tight and on point. You just feel like you are pinpoint accurate when you're turning. So the suspension feels really nice. Obviously super smooth, very quiet. All of that's pretty standard. You're going to expect that kind of stuff. But yeah, as far as just that and then the material quality being a little bit different, nothing crazy, but a little different. All right, let's do a standard launch here. Standard acceleration mode. Yeah, I mean, that's the standard. Jeez. Okay, all right. This is what I've been waiting for. All right, let's switch to insane here. Here we go. I'm going to come to a stop. There's no one behind me. All right. Jeez. You can feel it down in your gut, man. It just makes you just giddy. All right, we got another chance here. We got a stoplight. Oh, BMW, perfect. Do you want to race me? All right, let's go. Oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. God, I want one of these. Even on the Cybertruck, it never gets old. Never. And getting to drive people around and just be like, oh, hey, look at that. Just launch it. It's so funny. People's reactions. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to need one of these. What I've seen so far, really outside of the materials along the dash, which is the only thing that I don't like. The only thing. And it's totally a personal preference. I think a lot of people are going to like it with that carbon fiber. But truly being the only thing that I don't like, this thing's incredible. The seats, super comfortable. I love how bolstered they are. They feel really good. No complaints there whatsoever. I think a good improvement from the base as well. I noticeable difference, right? I prefer them. I was a little worried about that, but I think I definitely prefer them to the standard seats. It feels like you have a little bit more thigh area on there. I'm not sure if that's just a feeling thing or an actual statistical adjustment that they've made. One other thing I wanted to do was test the sound system. Sound system, good. Very good. Definitely a noticeable step up. It sounds pretty similar though to the Cybertruck. A little bit of a different sound stage in here just because of the shape of the cabin, but pretty on par with the Cybertruck, so I'm kind of used to it. Definitely better than my rear-wheel drive Model 3, but still, that system is pretty freaking good. Like, it sounds really good. This is just up a notch having that subwoofer. But that acceleration, man, just hard to beat that. Especially like this being a smaller vehicle, you're closer to the ground, you feel more grounded and connected, and to still have very close to the same level of acceleration that you've got in the Cybertruck. It's something else. I do wish that, oh, there's two Cybertrucks right there. That's cool. I do wish there was like a launch mode, more so, like kind of where it goes into the little stance. That would be cool. But man, I gotta whip it back around and get back on this main road and do it a few more times before I have to take this thing back, because I'm gonna get back in my standard range rear wheel drive and miss it bad. That's the danger with test driving these things, right? Just, you get in it and you're like, and then you gotta go back to your car. And my car's great. Like, I know there's so many people out there that really, really love Tesla. I know there's a lot that don't, but a lot of people that really, really love Teslas and watch these videos and have always just wanted to own a Tesla. And so the fact that I get to own a Tesla in general, like even if it's the standard range rear wheel drive, I'm super grateful for that. It's my favorite car I've ever owned. My favorite car I've ever driven, period, the Model 3 is. It's a blessing to get to own one. And so me being like, oh, I really just want the I want the better one. It sounds just kind of, it's kind of corny, but as a enthusiast about these cars and the tech and all that kind of stuff, I think it's a natural to kind of want to work your way up the progression. And the performance is just working your way up. Let's get another stop and go here. All right, from 0, ready? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. So as of now, I've driven 2 of the fastest Teslas that you can drive, in this one and the Cybertruck, Cyber Beast. The only thing I haven't driven, obviously, is anything that goes sub 1, 0 to 60, which I don't think there are any, like nothing that's come out yet at least. And then I haven't driven a Plaid. If anyone in the Louisville, Kentucky area owns a Model S Plaid and wants to give it to me to let me drive it very, very fast in a controlled area, let me know, because I'm down. Absolutely insane. I'm so stoked that I got to test drive this as the demo unit. Shout out to Logan at the Tesla dealership that told me that they had one to use as a service loaner and that they were gonna let people demo drive. Gave me the hookup. Truly, and when I said outside that this was my dream car, I absolutely meant it. If I had this exact car in red with the white seats, I'd be set. I'd be set for a long time. So hopefully Louisville and Kentucky can hurry up with their laws on letting Tesla lease and deliver at our local service center, and then I'll be ready to go. So if you guys are interested in a 2024 Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive with 13,000 miles on it in perfect condition, well-loved, washed weekly, let me know, and I will sell it to you for a slight discount of what it's actually worth. But yeah, anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. I don't even know what I'm out of sorts. My brain's all pushed to the back. I don't know what to say, but I really appreciate you guys watching. Just me goofing off, having fun with this car. But drop a like if you loved it. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you're interested in my 2024 Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive, let me know. And of course, hit that subscribe button. I'll be bringing more videos like this. And hopefully when I actually get mine, I'll have plenty of videos in that as well. So again, thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you in the next one.